Hi guys, so I decided to invite Amber Lewis, known as Amber Interior. I am kind of obsessed with her. I have a girl crush. She has the most amazing taste. I have been following her for years on Instagram. I love everything she touches. She is the kind of California girl who is chic, effortless, and that's exactly what I wanted to create in the makeup. Very much like I woke up like this look, you know, just with a little bit of light products, very easy to achieve. And it's the kind of makeup I like to wear. It's the kind of makeup I think every woman who is a working woman, who has 5 minutes in the morning, can achieve this makeup look. And so let me know what you think and keep on watching and enjoy this tutorial. Alright, so the first product I'm using on Amber is this TATCHA Luminizing Dewy Skin Mist. Close your eyes, Amber. This is just, I love doing this before I start prepping the skin. It just kind of like opens up your pores and it just is super refreshing. I love that. So I normally don't do this. I never really show the way how I prep skin. But since your makeup tutorial today is really simple, like to me, you're like the perfect California girl. So I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna do a very natural makeup. But I think in order that natural makeup looks good, your skin has to look good, and it's all in the prep of the skin. I actually was planning on using this product on you, Amber. It's the CAUDALIE Premier Crew line. Yes. The Serum, and then you came in and you said that you really love it, so it's perfect. So this is the serum. And I'm going to just apply maybe 1 or 2 pumps. And the way how I like to apply serum, instead of rubbing it in, I kind of just press it into your skin.
It smells so good.
Oh, the smell of this is amazing. And it just gives you instantly like a really beautiful glow. And then over the serum, I'm using the CAUDALIE Premier Crew line again, and that's the La Creme. And that is just a really beautiful, you can use this as a day or a night cream.
I use this every single day, every single night before I go to bed. I mix in a little bit of face oil with it. It just goes on so dreamy. It's like very light.
Yeah.
And it smells again so good.
Such a great smell. And I love what you just said, to mix it in with some oil. And so many people are afraid of face oils. This line also has a beautiful face oil. I just love using it at night because it just really hydrates your skin and you wake up with this beautiful glow.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next product I'm using on you is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Now I find this is probably one of my absolute new finds of 2017, and now we're in 2018, but I just think that is such a beautiful concealer. It's called Stretch, and to me, when you apply this, I'm actually using 2 different colors. This is the light one underneath your eye, and then for your face I'm going to use the darker shade, the medium. But I like using actually my finger, and I warm up the product, and then when you apply it underneath your eye, it really does what it says. It's like it stretches almost your under eye area. And what I love, the consistency of this product is just so beautiful. It's really light, and it's exactly what I want to achieve with your makeup look. I really don't want people to see that you're wearing makeup. I just really want people to think that you woke up like this.
I did.
This one is the shade medium, and I actually like using it with my IT Cosmetics brush. And I'm obsessed with this brush. It's super affordable, and I love the shape of it. It's not too thick and not too thin. And I apply the Stretch Concealer actually almost as a foundation. So I'm applying it with this brush, and I'm like kind of buffing it into your skin. And it almost like works to me like a tinted moisturizer. And Amber, I know that you're super busy. You work so much. It is, your skin is extremely in amazing shape.
Thank you.
Do you think it has to do with your diet?
I actually do. I take really good care. I am pretty petrified of the sun, and I wear SPF every day.
Smart.
Like a freak.
Yeah.
I actually like apply it 3 times a day if I could.
Wow.
And then I also drink a ton of water.
Yeah. Water is amazing.
Yeah.
I noticed that in my cleanse, I just finished my cleanse, and I drank probably over a gallon of water a day, which I've never done before.
That's a lot. That's
And-
hard to do.
And it's really
Yeah.
hard to do. It's really hard to do, but I noticed such a difference.
Yeah. It's really incredible too, because you notice a difference very quickly. Like even just cutting out all the processed foods
Yeah.
and the cheeses and the dairy,
Yeah.
that was really where I started to see like a clarity almost in my eyes.
Absolutely, me too. The dairy was really immediate almost. Yeah.
I was gluten-free for about 6 months, and that also did wonders to just like my skin and how I felt every day. And
Yeah.
I would just wake up a little less like tired looking.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah,
bit more refreshed.
That's totally how I felt. It's amazing what nutrition does. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit more concealer underneath, just like right in here where you're just a tiny little bit of dark. And so this one here is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the shade number 1. And I'm applying it with concealer brush. And I'm literally just putting it like right underneath here, where all of us get a bit dark from like, you know, not sleeping, I guess. Or
Yeah.
maybe you sleep.
Oh, no, I don't sleep much.
Yeah. I chose the glossy boy brow because it's really like, you know, a step better than you are, you know,
Yeah.
just kind of enhance your natural beauty. So this boy brow I think is awesome. It has a little bit of a tint to it. This one is the shade Blonde. And this is just something I think everyone can do. You just brush your brows upwards and just really, it holds your brows in place and it just adds almost a little bit more texture to your brow. And really, I feel like when I use this, my brows stay put all day. So it's really easy. So I already started with your eyes. I have this Charlotte Tilbury Cream shadow, and all I'm doing is I'm buffing that color on your entire upper and a little bit on the lower lip. But while I'm doing this, maybe Amber, you can just tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I have an interior design company called Amber Interiors, and I also have an e-commerce store and a retail location in Calabasas, California. We're actually opening up our second retail location currently, which is also in LA, California, in the Pacific Palisades specifically. So we're super excited about it. We're kind of
awesome.
growing like at a rapid rate.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm busy and you need to help me out.
The next step is I'm just applying a little bit of this eye pencil by Tom Ford. It's like a really beautiful kind of chocolatey brown color. And I think your lash line already naturally when you look in the mirror is like so nice. I just want to enhance that and just not do like a typical line.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to go kind of in between your lashes and just kind of darken that area just to make it look like super effortless and natural. And what I do is I literally just take the pencil and I go in between your lashes. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but the effect is really nice. And then you can take a dome brush close and just buff it a little bit. Alright, so for mascara, you already curled your lashes off camera. And I'm using just a super natural mascara here. This one is by CHATECAILLE. And I think that's a mascara you use also on your own, right? And
Again,
it smells really good.
It smells so good. I'm really
amazing.
into smells.
How we
apparently.
all, but me too. It
It's
smells
like rose. Yeah.
I've never had a mascara smell like rose. But I like the brush on it. And what I do is I try to just go as close as possible to the root of your lashes. And then I just wiggle it upwards. And then I also like to brush them out so that we don't have any clumps. And for that I just use like this little lash comb. Alright, so I just did her upper mascara, and then for the lower mascara I'm just using a brush. Instead of the mascara wand, I just use my little fan brush because I can be more precise with it. And I'm just going and painting the lower lashes. Not too much, just a little. Alright, the next step is I'm using this pressed powder by Charlotte Tilbury. Now you've got a beautiful glow going, but it is too much.
Yeah.
So we want to just kind of take down at least your T-zone area. And for that I'm going in with my pressed powder and I'm just like matting down your glow. And also this will set your makeup. You know, we did use quite a lot of that concealer and we want to have it set so it doesn't move, and it will, that way it will stay all day. The next step is bronzer. Now I think for a true California girl, a bronzer to me is definitely a staple in a makeup look, especially we live here in this beautiful warm weather, and I also feel like a bronzer to me just kind of completes my personal makeup look. It just kind of warms up my skin, and it just gives like sort of like a natural kind of glow to me. Even in the winter time, I feel like I look more healthy. And I like this Chanel one because it's a cream based bronzer, and a lot of people are usually scared of it, like they don't really know how to use it, but it's so easy. I just use it on like a angled brush, and it moves really, really nicely on the skin. And what I like is that there's not too much shimmer in it, because a lot of bronzers have a ton of shimmer and then it kind of looks fake and not real. And this one is matte, so I just like how it kind of like complements your skin.
Plus, you know, I'm a vampire with SPF 400 on my face all the time, so I need all the glow I can get.
Yeah, this is really pretty on you.
Thanks.
I'm also going to apply this a little bit on your neck, because a lot of times what happens is, you know, and you're not as tan right now because it is winter time. You just want to warm that area up as well. On top of your bronzer, I really love these Glossier. They're called the Cloud Paint, and this one here is my favorite color of the line. It's Beam. It's just like this perfect peachy kind of natural color. It looks like that, and I like applying it actually with my hands. And what I do is I just kind of pop a color on your cheek, and then I just use my hands and I kind of just dab it into your skin, and it just gives such a beautiful, just like a touch of color. It's almost like you just, you know, ran around the block a couple of times and got a little bit of color into your face.
Walk to the mailbox.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about all the exercise I get.
But see, it just like, it looks fresh. I love it. And I love the idea of just using your hands, especially if you're doing your own makeup and you don't have a lot of time. This is just something you can do on your own. Alright, so for your lips, I'm obsessed with this lip balm. This here is a line called TATCHA. And the lip balm to me is just, I love it even by itself. If I don't like to wear anything on my lips during the day, I would just use like a lip balm. And I could just see you just walking out the door like that. But I'm going to make it a little bit more special today and put something over. After I applied the lip balm, I love this Glossier, again, another Glossier product, but it is really such a unique product. There's nothing like it really on the market. And what I love about this, it's just, you know, a touch of color, and it's almost like a stain. So you can really apply this super natural, or if you take your time and you do it in layers, you can actually achieve a really nice pop of color. But to me, that this is like the ultimate kind of like natural stainy kind of lip product on the market. And again, you can just use your fingers, dab it into your lip. You don't really need a lip liner with this. And super easy to achieve for anyone out there. You can just layer it, you know, or you can just make it like into a stain. And I hope that you like this look on you, Amber. I think you look amazing.
Love it. Thank you. Now I can go face the world.